Alright, the last film I'm reviewing this week is Unknown, and this is a twisty, engaging thriller that is an example of why sometimes it's good to go over the top, but sometimes you just can't go too over the top. Liam Neeson is often, he stars in this film, is often criticized for chasing easy action flick paychecks at the expense of his credibility. Listen, everybody, and here's how I'm going to say this now. Yes, Liam Neeson did a lot of bad movies since Taken, but here's the thing. He's paid his dues. He's been a respected actor for years who's done low-budget flicks to gain credibility. Don't you think it's time for him to make some money? Especially now, since he's a single parent. You know what I mean? Like, I know I've chastised him. I didn't chastise him for making big-budget flicks. I chastised him for the fact that the movies were bad. That's all. I mean, if he wants to earn more of a paycheck nowadays and he's getting older, he's pushing 60. Why not? I mean, give him a chance. Taken was a really good movie, and you know, this is really good too. And he could have done a lot worse than this. And in Neeson here, he plays a man named Martin Harris. He's an American biophysicist arriving in Berlin with his wife, Elizabeth, played by January Jones, of course, from the hit TV series Mad Men. And this is for a conference that will announce a scientific breakthrough. After dropping his wife off at a hotel, however, Harris is in a car accident that leaves him in a coma for 4 days. Upon awakening, he discovers he isn't merely without a passport and a place to stay. He has no wife, no friends. He doesn't exist. He's a free agent in the universe. And when he gets to the conference, he finds another man played by Aidan Quinn. Really good to see him back on the big screen, I might add again, calling himself Martin Harris. Now, Harris turns to Gina, played by Diane Kruger, of course, from Inglourious Basterds, the cab driver involved in his crash, for help, and hires an investigator named Jurgen, played by Bruno Ganz, to find out why no one remembers who he is. Now, again, this is really, I guess this is kind of being sold like Taken, since Taken was such a huge hit back a couple of years ago. But it's filled with more of an Alfred Hitchcock kind of action feel, a North by Northwest sort of thing, and getting mileage from a Twilight Zone-ish type story. And everyone who, I guess you could say, glances at Martin on the Berlin subway seems in just on one giant conspiracy, and you're captivated to see where this story goes. It doesn't let up. It doesn't bore us. It actually sustains its entertainment value, and I really enjoyed how they let it flow, and the journey of this unknown comes to be. The final resolution does seem a little easy, and the movie just constantly keeps you puzzled, but at the same time, a good suspense movie should. Now, January Jones is really good here. I think this is a big movie breakthrough for her. I think Gans is delightful as the investigator. Frank Langella pops in here for a nice little squeaky little turn, and Aidan Quinn is a very witty choice to be the replacement for Neeson's character. And again, I've always enjoyed Aidan Quinn as an actor, and I always thought he was always underrated back in the '90s when he was at his peak. And I gotta say, you know, Neeson, you know, he occasionally makes odd choices here and there, but what actor doesn't? For a while, I was getting concerned that he was falling into a kind of a sleep zone there with the A-Team, and despite it being a big hit, I didn't find it to be a very good movie. And of course, the dreadful Afterlife. And but I think he's recovered nicely here with Unknown. It is a really fun thriller, nice action, well paced, and I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. And that is it for this week's edition of Bill Chase and the Movies. I will be back again with a couple new episodes. We'll be back very soon with an Oscar special. Of course, this is If We Pick the Winners. Kaylee King will be rejoining me. We'll be picking the winners of who we think deserve, to win the Oscars. And this is not a prediction show. We will probably say our predictions who will win, but this is who we believe is the most deserving in each category. And that is coming up as well. And also we're going to be reviewing more movies, including Drive Angry, starring Nicolas Cage. And also The Chaperone, starring WWE wrestler Triple H. Cedar Rapids, starring John C. Reilly. And then we'll have some more reviews as well that week. And until then, hopefully things will pick up again this year. I really hope they pick up. But until then, I am Bill Chase, and regardless of how bad some of them may be, I will still be at the movies. Until next time, goodbye, everybody.